This is going to be a precursor to single leg hopping or jumping. So I'm going to have one foot on the ground, the other foot on a chair behind me. Like I talked about in a previous video where I move slow, I want to make sure I control the position of this knee, not to let it cave in. And I want to make sure that my front foot, the foot that's on the ground, is far enough out that I feel like the weight's on the heel, and I don't have a lot of weight as far as me sitting back onto the leg behind me. So I'll show it both ways. This is going to pick up the speed a little bit in preparation for jumping. So here, I think about my butt tucked underneath me, my chest up nice and tall. I'm going to come down slow. And with the jumping motion, I don't need to go incredibly deep into the squat, because when I jump, I'm usually not going all the way from the ground to jumping. So usually I'll go anywhere from like 45 to 60 degrees of knee bend. And I just want to come up quick. So I'm lowering down slow, up quick. Just trying to begin to replicate a quicker motion that I'm going to need to push off of this foot. Down slow, up quick. Just so you see it from the side. Same concept. I make sure that my back is not arched, so I pull my ribs down, I tuck my hips underneath me, my knee is slightly out, and I drop down onto this heel, small bend, up quick. Now I'll just go right into, this is going to turn into next a jumping motion, right? So it's going to go from here, for that jumping motion I can keep my back foot flat or curl the toe, but I'm going to come down into a small bend, I'm going to jump and come back down. So once again, it's a small bend, jump, come back down. I can use my foot or a post or something to hold on to if I need a little bit added stability. But it's a nice little transition into a single leg push-off position with some support from the back leg. One thing that's real important as we go to jump is I want to make sure that I point my toes as I come off the ground. So a lot of people want to jump just from their quad, and their knee does all the work. I do want to see if I can get a little bit of a toe point, so go ahead and zoom in on my foot as I push down. So as I come down into that small knee bend, and I try and make sure when I land, I'm not landing with a hard thud. I'm trying to come down into a cushion landing.